This is a very cute town. That's rough. That is a subpar mojito. I look at the girls, I was like, I don't have my phone. I vlog. It's been a disaster. I'm trying to fly to Dusseldorf from Dubrovnik. I'm on my first flight to Vienna. We're an hour late to taking off, and I might miss my connecting flight. Oh, by the way, this morning I lost my phone in a park in Dubrovnik and had to go back from the airport and go on an adventure to find it. I have so much to tell you. I'm just gonna wait until I get to the hotel of hopefully Dusseldorf. Okay, so let's do an update. So I'm in Cologne, and my plan was to go from Dubrovnik to Cologne. I'm spending 2 days here and then taking a train to Ansbach tomorrow, where I will meet Joseph. And all that's still happening. We've just had a few hiccups. So on the day, that was yesterday, so much happened yesterday. So girls got up, we get out of the Airbnb, we're in our Uber. Super nice guy, quite talkative, which I appreciate. And so it was like a 30-minute ride. We had to, the way that Dubrovnik is set up, there's a lot of places that cars can't go. So our Airbnb was on a cobblestone, it wasn't a road, it walkway with a lot of houses, and then you go upstairs up to where people could actually drive. So then you have to walk down and get to the houses. So we get up, walk up all these stairs, and we had to meet our Uber at a park. If we felt like it was kind of weird when we were getting to the Airbnb that they wanted us to meet at a park, but then when we got there, we understood why, because you can't get to the house. So meet our Uber at the park, and I'm sitting on this wall at the park. When he picks us up, put our luggage in, we go. About literally probably 6 minutes away from the airport, I am looking for my phone, and I can't find it. Can't find it in my bag. And at this point, I had already lost my passport once, and I got it back over in the Amalfi airport, Naples airport. And so I was like, I knew, I was like, Sarah, you don't have your phone. I kept looking at my bag, I don't have my phone. I look at the girls, I was like, I don't have my phone. And Sarah checks my location, and it is back at the park. So I was like, okay. The girls get out. We did not have this really cute girls trip. Oh, love you, goodbye. No, it was very quick. Hug, bye. I look at the Uber driver, I was like, can you drive me back where we were and then back here? Because I don't have my phone. And he was like, yeah. Texted me, and he was super nice. I was clearly quite stressed out, but he was chatting with me, and he was like, he moved his other ride. He's like, we're getting your phone, and we're gonna find it, and it'll be fine. So we then go on this grand adventure, get to the park, and it's not there. So I messaged Sarah on Instagram through his phone, and I was like, I'm gonna go to the Airbnb, see if maybe I left it there, but I'm pretty sure I left it at the park. I'm gonna walk down the stairs and go to the house. He's like, okay, I'll stay in the park and I'll look. So while I was going down, I went to the Airbnb, I was ringing the bell, nobody was there. And so, because our hostess was staying, her house is right under it. So they had gone out, and I get back to the park, and he had texted Sarah, said, hey, can you send me a closer up screenshot of the location? So she did. And he was like, hey, this is not the park. It's not in the park. It says it's one street over. So we walk over and we find this parking garage office. It was the only thing, only other building, public building. Everything else would be a house or something like that. So he just walks into the office, and he speaks Croatian to them, I'm guessing. And they were like, oh, they had my phone. A woman who was on a motorbike found it and just brought it to the nearest public place. And so I was so thankful, and he was so kind, and we were laughing and chatting all the way back, and he was like, when's your flight? I was like, 1. He was like, we have time. I'm going to take you on a 5-minute detour to a really beautiful spot. We'll take a picture. You'll want a picture. I said, okay. So he took a picture of me overlooking the water and Old Town, and it was so beautiful. And he was just such a nice guy. You say his name, Stepan? I believe Stepan. Anyway, he was great. He wouldn't let me take a picture with him. He didn't want a picture, but he did let me hug him because he like went in for a handshake. He was like, good luck, have a great flight. And I was like, do you give hugs? And I just like give him a big hug. So then I get to the airport, it's fine. And I actually had Sarah's card. So I was also trying to get to the airport fast enough before they boarded their flight because their flight was at 11:30, mine was at 1. I was trying to get there fast enough before they board. They were in line to board and I get out of security, which also they pulled my bag in security and maybe because I had a music box in there and they made me unwrap the music box from its beautiful wrapping, confirm it was a music box. I get in, I give her their cards, I wave by, I'm like, love you guys, sorry for the chaos. And then I sit down, I eat, and it's like calm. I get onto my flight to Vienna. So we're going from Dubrovnik to Vienna to Dusseldorf. I get on my flight to Vienna and it's good. And I was like, I'm tired. So I fell asleep. I wake back about 30 minutes later. We're still there. We're still on the tarmac. And I keep just hanging out. We stayed there for an hour. I was an hour late and I was like, I'm not gonna make my flight to Dusseldorf because I only had like an hour and a half layover and it wasn't gonna work out. It wasn't gonna work out. I was gonna get there right as my other plane was supposed to be taking off. And thankfully I got an email. My other flight was also delayed. Great. I get to Vienna, have plenty of time. I board the plane. I get to Dusseldorf. I get off the plane and I go to my gate or like the baggage claim carousel. And there's like several people. And at this point, like, I don't know, Italy and Dubrovnik, there was a lot of tourists, which I think, I think because of that, there was a lot of English speakers and actually like Amalfi and Dubrovnik had a lot of English speakers, and just English speaking around. Landing in Germany, like no one was speaking English. Most everybody that I've met can, but they're not. And so I was like, which is totally fine. Duh. But it was like, okay, I miss my girls. I'm alone. I'm feeling a little lonely. After everything that's gone wrong today, I'm feeling a little lonely. Well, I get to baggage claim and like my bag doesn't come through. And then I look at the sign and it seems like the sign says like bags finished for Vienna. I was like, interesting. So I go to there's like a booth right next to baggage claim. And I had seen this other woman speak German, but she went to the booth and like said something and then she walked off and her family followed her, presumably in a direction like she knew where she was going or knew something. And she had been on my flight and clearly she didn't have her bags. So then I went up to that booth and I said, hi, I was on the flight from Vienna and like, I don't see my bag. Are they done? She goes, I don't know anything about the bags. I'm security. Just like that. Like, and I was like, oh, okay. Do you know where I could find that out? No, I don't know. It's that exact tone. I was like, okay, okay. So cool. So then I go to, it gets worse and it has yet to get better. Besides me being here and being grateful. So I go to this office and there's a long line and it's going very slow. One guy finally get to the desk. I hand him his thing. I said, hi, I was coming from Dubrovnik. I was on the flight from Vienna to here. And I don't have my bag. Well, my flight from Dubrovnik was on Austrian Airlines and then I switched to Eurowing. But like, I was like in a panic and he goes, oh, you flew Austrian? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, that's on the other side. You have to go to that office. I was like, oh, okay. I'm thinking, oh, somebody with helpful information, sort of. I go to the other one. He goes, yeah, no, you flew Eurowing here, but I can see like your bag hasn't made it to us yet. You have to go to Eurowing, like back, like over there. I was like, oh. So I go back, the line's longer. So I wait in the whole line and I go, hi, I flew Eurowing from Vienna to here. He was like, oh, okay. And he was like, yeah, I don't see anything. So I had to put in a claim and online. And he's like, and like, that's literally all he can do is I just put in this claim online. I'm checking it probably every hour, at least. No updates yet. So I don't know where this bag is. And here's the thing. I did 2 stupid things I will never do again traveling. I traveled without an AirTag. I'm getting an AirTag today. And I did not lock my suitcase and I have a lock on it because it's a base suitcase. But I'm so willy-nilly about like everything, that I just don't think to do these precautionary things. I'm not a very precautionary person, and I believe everything works out for me. So here we are, and then it keeps going, and then I get out of the airport and I ordered an Uber, and it had like sort of instructions on how to get to like the Uber drop-off spot, but I could not figure it out. I walk up to this guy and I'm like, hey, like I'm trying to get an Uber. He goes upstairs. I go up the stairs, I go outside. I cannot figure out where to get picked up by the Uber. I cannot. So I just look at his like dot and I'm like trying to find it. There is a like parking garage and then a Sheraton hotel across. I don't know. I'm walking everywhere. I cannot find, and he's here. Like he's arrived. He's like, where are you? I'm like trying to describe where I am. He calls me and then he starts speaking and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I only speak English. Where are you? And he goes, oh, I don't speak English. And I was like, okay. I hang up. He calls back and I guess he must have gotten somebody. I don't know where he got somebody, but he goes, hi, I'm speaking on behalf of your Uber driver. I was like, okay. And he's like trying to tell me where to go, but like not very clearly. He was like, what was he saying? He goes like, walk between the Sheraton, and I was like, I don't know where, like, but where? He's like, where are you? I'm like, P2 parking garage outside door 8 by the sign that says C and D. Like I don't know, and could not find it. It was just getting so frustrating, and it had been like 15 minutes, and I was already so upset about my bag. And I was like, I'm overwhelmed. I canceled it. I took the €6 charge. And that was like, because there was a line of taxis. And I was like, there can't be, it was like a $60 Uber too. And I was like, it can't be any worse. Like, whatever. So I go to a taxi and he doesn't really speak English. So we're like broken speaking, which is fine. And then I show him where I need to go and he goes, okay, it'll be €80. And I was like, okay, like 60, it was like €68, €68. And then now 80, I'll take it for the convenience. We get in, I guess he didn't calculate I don't know, he did it again, like put the thing in and it said it took longer. So he said, oh, €100. And they have markers, like they have like a ticker thing. So it's not like he's making it something up. And I look and I go, fine, whatever. So I took a $100 Uber to go 30 minutes. And then when I got there, I took it straight to my friend's house, and we got like, I got out of the Uber, I dropped my bags, and I just gave him a huge hug. And I was like, because I had cried in the Uber, I hadn't cried this whole time. I did cry in the Uber, and then I just gave him a huge hug, and we got in his car, and we went to dinner, and we walked around, and it was great, and like it was great being with him, which is the reason that I'm here. But now it is like 11-ish and I haven't ventured out of the hotel yet. I just had breakfast. I knew it would take me like a little bit I really wanted to rest this morning, first of all. And then I'm a little scared to like venture out, to be honest. I'm a very independent person, but I'm a very social person. And so doing things alone is just not very fun. It's not that I'm necessarily scared. I just don't really find them fun. And so then I end up feeling more lonely, and I get really worried about feeling more sad when I go out. So, but I think that I can avoid that by just making a plan, and I'm not really sure what else. I'm not really sure how to avoid loneliness without having people, but I think it's just practice on being by myself and that's okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna charge my phone, and I know that I think I'm gonna go to the botanical garden, and then I'm gonna go to like downtown Cologne and do some shopping. Because honestly, like I need deodorant. I thought I'd get myself a little bit of makeup, like go to a drugstore. I really like looking at like drugstore things in different countries. Maybe see if I can find a Primark. I found a Zara Home. Even as I'm saying all that though, I'm like, I almost just don't want to. I almost just want to curl in bed and just feel sorry for myself until Luca gets off work. And then we're doing something tonight, so thank God. And I know I gotta upload vlog footage. Maybe I'll do, so I know I'm talking myself out of it. Oh, okay. All right, first of all, let's open these windows. Trip was so fun when it was a girls trip, and it will be fun when I'm with my husband. And I'm just texting Joseph, and we miss each other like so much that it hurts. And so it's just like, I was crying last night on the phone with him because I'm just like all I want is just to be with you. I want you to hold me. I want you to tell me that it's okay. That's making me sad. Let me not talk about that anymore. putting my other Taylor Swift bracelet on because that makes me feel happy and safer. Oh, I also left my converter in Milan, so I can plug like this in because it's got two ends that look like that, but my camera charger I cannot plug in because I do not have a converter. So I will not be charging my camera until I get to Joseph. You know what, I'm just gonna do some work. Some work will make me feel good. I had to bandage my feet because the only shoes I brought were these, which are very comfortable, but like certain activities that's for and there's certain activities that it's not. Ow, that hurts. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to work, I'm going to pray because I do have a bad habit of only praying when I'm desperate. Here we are. So I'm going to pray and try not to be sad. And I shouldn't be sad, I'm in Germany. Down bad, crying at the gym. Okay, if I do this, I'll have better charge, better attitude, and we'll go to the botanical gardens, we'll go shopping. It's like almost 3 o'clock and I'm just now venturing out and I don't even want to vlog because I'm so scared, which is so dumb. I think I'm just lonely, but I'm going to get food because I need food. Okay, so I found a ramen place and I ordered a mojito because I think I need it to go exploring. This lighting is ass. Oh, here she comes. Thank you. That is a subpar mojito. Well, that's okay because I'll probably order another one. Or maybe the pina colada, I don't know. I got some sushi, mojito, and then I did see that there was a Primark nearby, so I think I might get some more clothes because if I don't, I'm absolutely not going to have any clothes. And then there is a museum. I don't know if I'm getting like an art museum nearby. I might go to that, and then there's a cinnamon roll place that I really, really want to try. I've got about 2.5 hours before I'm supposed to meet Luca and his girlfriend, and we're gonna like hang out. I don't know if I'll vlog because I don't want to make his girlfriend uncomfortable. I could vlog Luca, but I don't know her, and I don't want to be weird. So yeah, I'm feeling better once I got myself out. I wish I hadn't have stayed in the room for so long, but I took a nap and I'm okay. This place is called Coco Ramen in Cologne. Got it from TikTok, I don't know. And it's not too far from the cinnamon roll place. I don't know what's on top, but it looks like pork belly. I found a German kitchen store and I need to buy it all. And I'm sad, so I'm justifying it. I didn't update you guys at all. So I ventured out, went shopping. Like literally that's what I did. I went to lunch, I went shopping, and then I met Luca and his girlfriend. Very sweet. I didn't want to vlog around them, but I did like get a little footage of me and Luca to post to TikTok, so hopefully that's up now. And I was like, oh yeah, when I get back to the hotel, like I'll film a haul of everything that I got. I did. I filmed it for TikTok though. Yeah, this whole thing has really just thrown me off. But tomorrow I get on my first train. I'm also having to film just on my phone. I think I said that because I don't have a converter. Hopefully getting one at the train station tomorrow. I don't know. I'm a bit off. So I think I'm gonna vlog a little bit tomorrow. I'll vlog a little bit of the train ride. It's my first train ride after all, but I think I will take it easy until maybe the next day when I'm settled. I'm with Joseph, like I'm gonna be a lot more comfortable. And while he is doing his thing, I'll be doing some exploring. So yeah, I don't know if we're like how we're keeping track. I have my computer trying to upload like footage from literally Milan right now. I can't. But today, what is today? It's 1 a.m. So today is Wednesday, July 24th, technically, but like the day I'm talking about was Tuesday, yesterday, since it's past midnight. I'm gonna go to sleep now because I gotta get to the train in the morning, and I'm hoping that goes well. I did pack in a bag and like my backpack and then a tote, and I have too much stuff and I'm a little worried about carrying all of that. And I also got these really cheap flip-flops. I haven't worn like a thong flip-flop I think since I was 12, but I needed something that was comfortable, and so I got those. And I also got another pair of shoes actually. Oh my god, I went to a vintage store. Scream. I went to a vintage store and there were these ugly clogs, but they were so ugly. They were cute to me. Like, I don't know why. I love them so much. I did pack those though. I'm gonna wear, I might regret it, but I'm gonna wear these flip-flops to like the train, I think. Jess is gonna see me pulling up and be like, first of all, what is that outfit? Second of all, what is on your feet? And be like, unfortunately, I have no good answer for you, really. Oh my god. Anyways, guys, yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. And God, I hope we get these vlogs up. I bought razors yesterday, and now I'm not sure, like, can I bring my razor on a train? Okay. Surprisingly not bad. Ooh, yep, that's the one that's rough. Oh boy, okay. Here's my outfit. Oops. I know this is probably not weird, but like I literally haven't worn thong flip-flops and I don't know why in years. I find this so funny. But also, why have I been holding back? These are great. Well, the fun part about going to the train station is that the Cathedral of Cologne is right there, so I get to see it one last time. I feel like it must be quite early because like my train isn't even on the big board yet. I am an hour early, I don't know. I'm on a train. I made it to Joseph's room. He left it unlocked. This is the cutest, like, look at this hotel room. It's like a boutique hotel. It's so cute. This is a very cute town, especially compared to Cologne, which is like so busy. This is adorable and like I love it. It's just the sweetest. And he just got off work. I haven't seen him in so long. I'm so excited. I've been tracking his location to know when he's gonna come. Hello. How are you?
That's flip-flops.
Thanks. Isn't that weird? Like me wearing flip-flops?
Yeah.
But I kind of think I like them. Oh, you do not.